Okay. In the matter of People versus Sperling on 242434, appearances for the record.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Brooke Kozlowski here for the people.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. May it please the solemn court, Matthew Evans on behalf of Mr. Sperling. Your Honor, I've made several attempts to call Mr. Sperling. I don't have a good number for him anymore. I have no explanation for his failure to appear.
All right. And I see that we had a bench warrant issued back in the first part of the month. He's violated the terms of conditions of pretrial release, day reporting, by not drug testing. So the warrant's been issued with him. So noting that the defendant has failed to appear, continue the bench warrant.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She was a judge figure.
That's on
Soul's ready to go. Raymond's ready to go, and Mr. Gus.
In the matter of People versus Brayman on 242427, appearances for the record.
Leslie Kirk, go to the people.
James Scott on behalf of, James Gus on behalf of Mr. Brayman.
Okay.
And Your Honor, today is the date and time set for preliminary examination in this matter. I would note for the record that two of the victims were here in this matter. However, they proceeded to tell me they didn't want to proceed and chose to get on the elevator and leave the courtroom. And the other victim did not show, so the people are unable to proceed at this time.
We'd ask that the matter be dismissed.
All right, the matter be dismissed without prejudice. Is there anything else?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Nothing further.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Soa? Emily, you ready?
In the matter of People versus Robert Bates on 241986. Appearances for the record.
I don't know if we have a prosecutor, Your Honor, but I
Oh,
don't
that's
know.
3:00.
If Ms. Cargoden can stand in, today's just the PEC, we were gonna continue to prelim, Your Honor, asked to continue bond at this time. We only continued the PEC because I didn't have discovery at the last hearing, I believe. But now I have all discovery, so it shouldn't be an issue.
Your Honor, if we're just continuing on, I think so.
Okay. Yeah, well, do you know who the prosecutor was?
I'm looking at that. It's Aaron Major on. It's up for 3 attempts.
Do you know from the notes on whether or not Mr. Monteron or anyone else in the office, if they said anything that further
So it looks like discovery was sent over, we do have a dash cam.
has that been provided?
Yes, Your Honor, it has.
Okay.
Yeah, we have all discovery now.
911, everything's been turned over, Your Honor.
All right, then. Well, let me look now. Is Mr. Bates on any type of probation or parole?
Yeah, he is, Your Honor, and she is aware, this agent.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor, it looks like there's a witness threatening the case that he was on relation to.
That was in 19, I have witness, but it says dismissed title, is that the,
No, that's the one I have, that said probation. Oh, there is a firearm improper possession from 23, I assume that maybe the one he's on probation for.
yeah, I have 23654 FH, one
Yes.
on both. So. And does his agent have him enrolled in any programming at all or anything?
No, Your Honor.
I see that the allegations are that going by the bond recommendation. See that he's posted probably the initial bond. He is on pretrial release with the tether.
No, he's not on tether, Your Honor.
It was part of the minimus that the 7,500 cash surety, 10% monitor on release, no contact with Janice Marlowe was ordered. So why isn't he on monitor release?
When I bonded out, they had gave me two options. They said I could pay $390 and I had to pay $390 until the case over with. So every month or something they said, or they said I could pay $750.
That's not been monitored. That is not, I don't know what government agent told you that, but that is not the bond condition. The bond condition was 7,500 cash surety, 10% monitor on release as ordered by Judge Clark. It's my understanding the factual allegations that the people are alleging is that the defendant, or the victim rather, lost consciousness.
Your Honor,
I don't want to get into facts specifically. I'm just saying what the allegations are.
there was that
contained-
allegation, Your Honor.
Which were contained in the bond recommendation.
That is true, Your Honor, but from the rest of the report and the, I guess, totality of the circumstances, there is some other stuff stating that she doesn't quite remember when or how, she just knows she did.
No, that's fine.
So-
Again, I'm not getting into the specifics, just that the allegation, and given the nature of intimate partner abuse cases involving, that's the case. Surprised that it wasn't charged with a much higher. All right.
Your Honor, he has appeared voluntarily. We've been in contact. I just asked the bond stay continue to at least do the prelim.
Yeah, let me. Date of birth ending in 80? No.
No. Definitely not.
Yeah.
99? 99, Your Honor.
There we are. Mr. Mondron, I called Mr. Bates's case.
That's okay, Aaron.
I have a 234004 case closed. I had that case last year. Before the head of this case. Mr. Majerana, have you reached out to the victim in this case?
I have not had contact with her, she's not here at the moment, but it's
No, I
not
understand.
Central 3, so.
Right, no, I understand that. I just didn't know if the people would have reached out to her. So here's what I'm gonna do. Don't believe that the minimus last time indicated going to CST counseling.
They did not, Your Honor, that's my understanding as well.
No, but it is going to go this time. So,
Your Honor, there is only one more business card here, just
oh, okay.
note, I'll
Yeah, no
grab
worries.
the last one.
Yep, no, you can take the last one, we'll get one. So the bond condition is gonna be amended to require CST counseling. Now, with regard to the confusion on the monitor on release, what I will do then, rather than, he has placed the monetary award. There was confusion with regard to whether or not that was to be replaced or go on monetary release. We'll let that go in its place. I will have him with CST counseling. Must enroll within that for pretrial programming within 5 days of today's date. So therefore, by next week, you should have contacted Ms. Joseph at CST counseling. In addition, I will place you on day reporting. And of course, the no contact provision with Ms. Marlowe. And then no firearms or weapons or with controlled substances or alcohol. So you will be monitored on those pretrial conditions. If I find out that you did not contact Ms. Joseph within 5 days, I will immediately revoke bond. Is there anything further?
A new date for the prelim, Your Honor?
We'll get that set.
Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
Evelyn, just hold on, I got paperwork from that.
Mr. Sola, are you ready on Mays?
Yes, sir.
In the matter of People versus Mays on 242694.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Jane Wainwright on behalf of the people.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Ms. Wainwright, I usually so on behalf of Ms. Mays, who's present.
Good morning, or good afternoon. And what are we doing today?
Your Honor, at this time, myself and Ms. Wainwright have discussed this matter in detail. Count 1 is going to be dismissed. Ms. Mays will plead to an amended count 2, OWI first, and count 3.
Okay. So count 1 being dismissed per plea, count 2 being amended to OWI first, and then pleading to count 3. Ms. Mays, is that your understanding as well?
Yes, sir.
All right. Have any threats or promises been made to you in your plea of guilty?
No.
Entering your plea of guilty then based on your own choice?
Yes.
And then at some point during these proceedings, you were given a form that outlined your advice of rights. That included a right to a trial, understanding that you have the right to be presumed innocent to proven guilty, also the right to call witnesses to remain silent. Do you recall the list of those rights?
Correct.
And do you understand that you'll be waiving all those rights, including your right to a trial in this matter?
Yes.
All right. So then going back to April 20th of this year, were you over on Niagara near Vermont in the city of Saginaw, county of Saginaw, state of Michigan?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle at the time?
Yes.
All right. And then had you been drinking prior to the time of your driving of a motor vehicle on a public road?
Yes.
All right. And did you take a blood draw or a breathalyzer?
Blood draw.
And do you recall what the results were? It's not, okay, if you didn't, we'll find that out.
0.248, Your Honor.
That's
0.248, okay, all right. And did you also have an open container of alcohol in the vehicle?
Yes.
Okay. All right, is there anything further in taking the plea?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor, not in regards to the plea.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is we'll accept the plea of guilty. I will refer the matter to probation. That allows me to get more background, also to get your version of the events that occurred that night. And then what we'll do is schedule this for sentencing. We'll come back and I'm sure we'll resolve this all on that day. Is there anything further?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Bond will be continued. Good luck.
Thank you.
Mr. Coltrane, you're on the Rutz case.
That's correct, Your Honor.
In the matter of People versus Rutz on 242762, appearances for the record.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. John Cowden on behalf of the people.
Hey, good afternoon, Your Honor. Aaron Coltrane on behalf of Mr. Evan Rutz. He's the defendant in this matter, standing to my immediate right.
Okay, and what are we doing today?
Your Honor, I've had a chance to talk to Mr. Calvin. I've also had a chance to talk to my client. There has been a plea offer extended, which Mr. Rutz is going to take advantage of. That would be Mr. Rutz pleading guilty to count 3 domestic violence under the deferral statute, with count 1 and count 2 both being dismissed.
That's an accurate statement, Your Honor, and I did consult with the victim and she is comfortable with that.
Nature of the relationship under the domestic violence statute?
They were dating.
Dating, so an intimate partner abuse case. And the people recommend deferral as well?
Correct.
Mr. Rutz, is that your understanding as well?
Yeah.
Is that yes?
Yes.
Any threats or promises been made to you and you plead guilty?
Yes, sir. Or no, sir.
Okay. So your understanding, I'm asking, that
Yeah.
you're pleading guilty based on your own choice?
Yes,
All right. No one's forcing you to do this?
Mhm.
And that's yes?
Yeah.
Yes?
No, but yes.
Very well.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and then, yeah does not pick up, so you're
Yeah.
going to say yes or no. Okay, thank you. You were given a device of rights at some point during these proceedings. Do you recall those?
Yes.
So you have a right to a trial, you have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty. You
Yeah.
understand you'll be waiving all those rights here today?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Going back to May 13th of 24, were you in a dating relationship with a Miss Hackney?
Yes, sir.
And did you assault or assault and batter Miss Hackney?
Yes, sir.
All right. Is there anything further in taking the plea?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Nothing more, sir.
Now I see by the, so first of all, let me say, I'll accept the plea of guilty, refer the matter over to probation. I see as part of the bond condition that Judge Jern set back on June 5th, that he is on day reporting. Have you been reporting as required? Is that yes?
Yes, sir.
And you were also referred over to CMH. Have you made contact with them?
Yes, I have no point in that on the first.
Excellent, okay. All right. Is there anything further?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right. So what I'll do is refer to probation, as I mentioned. Now allow me to get more background on what's going on, and then your version of the events, and then continue the bond with the understanding that you have your July 1st appointment. Anything further?
Nothing more, sir.
All right then.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I would just have a seat.
In regards to now, you ready on Mr. Turner's case?
Hi, Your Honor.
People versus Turner on 243252.
Good afternoon, Your Honor, counsel, for the record, Dan Van for the people.
Hey, good afternoon again, Your Honor. Aaron Coltrane on behalf of Mr. Jesse Turner. He's the defendant in this matter standing to my left in the jury box.
Okay. And what are we doing today?
Your Honor, this is the time and date set for preliminary exam. None of our witnesses have answered the call. It is just a short time after 3 o'clock. If the court does see fit to extend it a few minutes, people would appreciate it. If not, I anticipate the defendant's motion.
We'll give it a. Well, let me ask this. Has the people been in contact with the victim?
I have not, Your Honor. I've spoken with somebody from Underground Railroad, who I understand has been in contact.
Okay. And is there any indication that the victim will be appearing here today?
No indication either way, Your Honor. Ms. Gleason's gonna check the hall one more time.
Oh.
No one's answering the call, Your Honor.
And if I recall, we just had Mr. Turner in this morning because we were able to coordinate 2 cases. We are setting that for preliminary exam.
I believe that's on the third, Your Honor.
On the 3rd. And so he has been in jail since the 6th? The 30th?
Yes, sir.
All right.
He does have a parole holder.
Okay. Have you talked to your parole officer?
I think I talked to him on like the 8th,
Okay.
9th or something like that, and he told me that my hold will be continued until I get this matter.
Okay. So I think what I'm gonna do, did your parole officer indicate any type of, therapy classes or anything that he was going to send you to?
Yes, CMH. I do therapy at CMH.
Okay. Did he indicate, doing anything with CST counseling at all?
Yes, sir.
Program over at TriCap with, Miss Maria or Miss Joseph?
I can't remember if that's what he said.
Okay. I think I know a portion. I had as part of the bond condition that you would do CST, the fact that you've been in jail for 30 days, the fact that you're the holder on parole, what I'll do is a motion to dismiss.
There is, Your Honor. Based upon the prosecution's inability to proceed, we'd ask that this.
So knowing that he is on parole, I'll dismiss without prejudice. And I believe that's probably what your parole officer may have in mind. That would be in that class. And then we're gonna get the other case, scheduled, well, we got it scheduled on the 3rd, so we'll address that on that day. Anything else?
Not from the people, thank you.
Nothing
All
else,
right.
thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yep, thank you.